I think that should work. Yeah. Thanks, Cooper. Morning, Cooper. Morning, everybody. Nasty NASDAQ. Gold. Gold chasing all-time highs. Look at this. What is gold doing today? Let's take a look at the gold chart. Gold's looking for all-time highs again. Crazy what's going on in the gold world, but I'm going to leave that one alone for now. Let's hop back on to NQ. All right, NQ back in this zone that we were watching last night. Nico, good morning, brother. All right, so NQ, let's take a look at the 4-hour. Still in an uptrend. Let's take a look at the 1-hour. And we'll start seeing some of these levels. So potential pullback. I'm watching this 250 area as a potential pullback area. Right here, this 250 for a potential bounce. Obviously, if we come back down, which I highly doubt, bulls are in control. But this area right here, that 250 area, I'm watching it. If we take a look at the 15-minute. On the 15-minute, we've been in this range for most of the overnight. The bulls seem to be in control. Let's see what happens within this range. Either a break to the downside for that 250 area or blue skies above 230. They're really going to push this up again. Nico, NQ looking to break out of the 30-minute range. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. Right, so the question is, are they going to take a pullback below this range for the downside and then break out to the upside, or are we going to take a stronger pullback today? But definitely in a range there. Yep, and gold just doing its thing, pushing up. I don't even want to look at gold right now before I get tempted. I'll play it later. Ooh, gold just took a pull. Oh, gold just barely hit all-time high and took a pullback. Let's take a look at gold. 40.77 did not hit all-time high and taking a pullback. 7-point pullback on that. Ugh, I'm leaving that one alone. That's too tempting. Too tempting and too dangerous. All right, guys. So we're watching for this range. That 250 area on NQ has provided support and resistance in the past. So I am watching that. If we're going to potentially pull back to that area, we got a pivot point. 240. So big picture, this is what we're looking at. 240 pivot point down here. Where's Levels. Overnight high is at 394. So something like this is overnight high. Previous day high is 343. Right top of that range. That's also where settlement or yesterday's close at 331. And overnight low is down at 293 down here. So it's a good range. Just got to see how it's gonna play out. Got to be patient today. Carlos looking for 400. So you're thinking pull back and then to the moon. Rohan, good morning all. Hey Carlos, I don't know if I can battle you. I mean, gold about to hit all-time high. NQ is what? Only 70 points. I don't know if I can battle you on the NASDAQ going to all-time highs. Question is, how are they going to do it? Right off the bat or little pullback first? Rebby, good morning. Good morning to everyone. How much time we got? 10 minutes. Super Earthman, good morning, sir. All right, in terms of news, well, government shutdown. I don't think we got anything in terms of news today, so it should be a relatively easy one. Well, I shouldn't say easy. Not too much crazy volatility, rather. Seb, price back to 300 and then... Julian, good morning, sir. All right, guys, I'll be right back. We got 10 minutes to the open. I'm going to get ready. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Who else is here? Julian, what's up? Super Earthman, the funny guy. No, Thumper. I don't think he's on yet, or I don't think he actually turns. I don't think he tunes in the morning, or trades in the morning. Sebi, good afternoon, my fellow Europeans. All right, good afternoon to Sebi on the other side of the ocean. Good morning to everybody on this side of the ocean. All right, so nasty NASDAQ in a range for most of the Asia, or the late Asia overnight session, rather. Let's see if we break to the upside or to the downside. DJ NYC, Nicolas Gomez, the man on the other side of the ocean in Paris as well. Good morning, sir. So for today's trading, I need 5 points right now. So 5 points to get to payout on a few accounts. So I have a TP for 5 points on NQ or whatever I trade. And then we're only going to trade, or I'm only going to trade one. Actually, my master right now is one eval, but all the TPs are set for 5 points. So see if I can do that. See if I can pull it off and not blow it. Nicolas Gomez, let's try and stay in the same galaxy today. Yep, I agree. So you guys are going to see this account right here that I'm showing is the master eval. It is copy trading on other ones, but I have it set up where I'm only going for 5 points. So the master account will continue into trade and the rest will stop. And I'll only trade one account for the rest of the day, assuming it doesn't go downhill and I can get 5 points. Just need $100 for payout on 6 accounts. Sorry. So we'll see how it goes. So hopefully we can get that P&L to 705, and then at that point it'll stop moving. I came in from the Asia session in the green, about $600. Casino opens in 5 minutes. Yes, sir. Super Earthman. Let's hope. Let's hope. Nico, SPX breaking to the upside. So I guess ES. Let's take a look at ES real quick. ESCZ. No, not ES. ESZ. ES is, what is ES doing? All over the place. Oh, it's also in a consolidation area. So we shall see. Super Earthman, appreciate you, man. Yeah, it was fun. Thumper had some funny jokes. Guy is funny as hell. He had some hilarious jokes. All right, let's see what we do in this range here. How much time? Casino opens in 3 minutes. Make sure you get your cocktails. Cocktails are for free if you're at a table. And tight little consolidation here. Let's see which way she goes. Oh boy, it's nasty. Look at that. It's already bucking. She's a bucking already. Ugh. DJNY with his old fashioned in hand. Love it. The yellow line is just the middle of the range. The way Quantower draws these ranges, it has a top, bottom, and then I guess the middle. But other than that, nothing else. The red line is the 200 SMA. The blue line is the 9 EMA, and the purple line is the 20 SMA. All right, let's see. What is it? 2 minutes now for casino to open. Good luck to everybody. May the trades be with you. Ibrahim, I lost the war with gold today, bought the open and had it to drop 400 points. Damn. All right, NQ pushing. And Casico opens in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, got my TP for 5 points there. And shorting this bad boy. Shorting this bad boy. Oh, come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Out for now. All right, I think that was quick. Let's see what happens. I think did I get my TP here? Why didn't it? Oh man, I didn't get my copy trade here. Hold on. What happened here? There we go. All right, got it. Passed it. All right, got my 5 points there. Whew, that was... It didn't copy trade for some reason. I had to do it manually on this side. So we got it. That is 6 accounts. And then we took the short on this side. All right, so we're good. Now it's nasty, so be careful. All right, so hold on, guys. I'm going to make sure my Tradesyncer, everything, I'm not copy trading from here on. No more copy trading. Yep, that's fine. And I'm going to bring in one account only. How do I do that? So the account that I just traded made 2 something. All right, we're back. So good. Payout secured, boys. 6 accounts there. And now let's see what happens here. I'm going to be patient on this one if I take another trade. It's playing that range. Looking for a break there. Oof. Remember that 250 area that I talked about? That's a potential bounce area. Coming for overnight low at 293. It's choppy. Whew. Romel, what's up, brother? Gonna try a long here. Very tight. Targeting that 9 EMA. Push. Ugh, it's not able to get back into range. Come on. And I'm about to be out on this. Come on. Choppy. All right, I'm only... Oh, come on. Get back into range. Get back into range. Can't get back into range. I got to flip it. Come on, get back into range. There we go. No, can't get back into range. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. Push. Get back in that range. Let's go. Get back. There you go. Push. 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 Not liking it. Struggling a little too much. Not liking it. So we'll take a little bit of green there, but not liking that. Not liking it. All right, looking like she wants the flush. Choppy. All right, she's going downtown. Pivot point's at 240. Let's see what happens on this push. As much as I want to FOMO in on that short, I'm going to leave it alone. I'll let it go down. So my out at the 9 EMA here was I wasn't seeing the push above the 9 EMA and 9 EMA becoming resistance, so I got the hell out on that long. And the initial short was just targeting the bottom of that range. See if we can break above the 9 EMA and then get back into range. I'll consider a long targeting the top of this range. But at this point, I'll wait for the break above the 9. It's just too choppy. Too choppy. All right, let's bring in the 15-minute opening range. That's the red line up here and the blue line down here. We got 5 minutes away from that 15-minute close. So that's your 15-minute opening range right now, about 44 points, 45. Pushing hard. All right, pivot point. If we look at trading view, this is what it's looking like. We just broke that structure here, or the bottom of that overnight range. So potential move down to this pivot point. I'm not going to FOMO in that short. It's too choppy, but I'll wait for this area. Wow. Downtown she goes. Nico, yes, sir. It's a break to the downside. So pivot point is at that 240 area. We also talked about that support area around 250. So 240, 250. If it keeps going below that, forget it. Downtown she goes. Carlo's going long at 260. All right. I'm going to wait for 250, 240 area to go long. Let's see if I can capture it down there. So this is what I'm watching here. Pivot point is at 240. 250, if we look at the 30-minute right here, right? That was that prior resistance area that finally blew. So let's see what happens down here. Seb, are you long? No, I'm flat. Looks like this area is holding. We're trying to hold. Carlos long at 270. I like that long. Here's this red line, that 270 area that you're longing at, Carlos. It's the top of this prior resistance area. That the only thing that I'm watching for is see if we get this pushed down to pivot point. But it looks like 270 is holding, so it looks like you got a long there. I'm watching this right here, this pivot point in that 250 area. Let's see if we can get down there first. All right, 15-minute opening range. Alexa, good, stop. Carlos, gold is flushing too. Wow. Let's take a look at gold. I'm leaving gold alone for now. I don't want to get caught. Oof, look at that. 30 points down already. Ugh, I'm not touching that. That's too tempting. Way too tempting. Look at this. Wow. So everything coming down. Gold and NQ. Oh, did we just hit my 250 area? All right, let me see. We did. Let me try along here. Missed it by 20 points, but okay. And it wants more downside. All right, I'll be flexible down to 250. After that, I got to clip it. So if it doesn't get above that 9 EMA, I'm going to have to clip it again. If we even get to the 9 EMA, the blue line. Struggling to even get there. All right, here's the make or break. It needs to push above that 9 really quick for a true bounce. Otherwise, more downtown. Come on. Give us a boner candle. There we go. Come on, push. I don't like that. If the 9 EMA continues to be resistance, then forget it. Push, push. Come on, push. Push. We need a nice big boner candle, not that. I'm not liking it. Of course, when I don't like it, it's when it bounces. Thumper, yes, community trades are still on. Good morning, Peter. Peter, I got my $100 got to pay out. All right, there it goes. See, sometimes I close too early, sometimes I close too late, and look at that. Today it gives me the boner candle right after I close. All right, how much am I up on this account? Okay, 468. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Carlos, of course you held that long. Carlos is still in that long, probably. Oh, you're out, Peter, Carlos? Oh man, missed it. Yeah, I got listen, I talked about 250 before the stream being the bounce area, and again, should have held it. But it was choppy, so we'll see. Ah, da 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 da. That's when tilt starts kicking in. I mean, I'm still in the green, but definitely left some money on the table on that long there. All right, NASDAQ, doing me dirty. Yep, straight back to the top of this range. Thumper, I have to close the trades. You did get some green, but I had to close it early, only because I was going to bed. With Tradeify, I don't trust the bracket orders. In other words, that when a TP or stop is hit, that it closes everything. It doesn't do that with Tradeify, so I don't trust it. Peter Chan, you're right. Don't let the misplay mess with you. So I'm letting it go. So for those of you, I got my straight to funded accounts to pay out. Those closed at 700, I think it was. Yeah, those closed at 720 in profit with that trade on the open. So I'm no longer copy trading anything right now. Now I'm only trading one account, and that one's up 468 with these. Oh man, it could have been. Look at his long at 250. Ugh. All right, so it came to the top of this range. It needs to come back into the range to truly be a move to the upside. Came to the bottom of the range, found resistance there. Oh man, look at this nastiness. Dude, what is this? What is going on with that's 316, 279. That's a 40.1 minute candle. Dude. Time to stay out. Yeah, so unable. So price action here was rejected at the bottom of the overnight range, or to Nico's point, the bottom of that 30-minute range, right back down. So let's bring in the 30-minute, first 30-minute candle. That's the green lines. The neon green is the current 9:30 to 10 a.m. 30-minute candle. Adding this to the stream, thanks to Mr. Peter Chan. So we know the 15-minute opening range is, this is the bottom and this is the top. Now I'm adding the 30-minute range, 9:30 to 10 a.m. for a potential break in either direction. Nicholas Gomez, 1.5 green, and I'm out for the day. Good job, buddy. Turn that thing off and go to bed. Well, not bed. For you, it's go have dinner. Super Earthman 327. Oh, that's impressive. 2 micros? Bro. Super Earthman. Nicely done with micros. Thumper, okay, I understand. What I'm seeing on your chart is a 50% pullback. We have a lot of room for the downside. I agree. If they break this 30-minute candle, there is downside. Nicholas Gomez, time to eat frog legs with a scary. Super Earthman is playing NQ and GC. Well, let's take a look at GC now. I heard GC is tanking. Did it bounce yet? Okay, so there's the look at that 50-minute opening range break to the downside. That was juicy. And also finding a little bit of support here for gold. And Peter Chan, I'm assuming you're playing this little break right here for 5 points. The break of that green bar, or the 30-minute. Maybe let's try that. Let's try that real quick. How do I set this up? So we're going for a sell right here. And we're going for 4 points. All right, going back up, so I'm leaving that one alone. Oh, that's right. What am I talking about? It's not 10 a.m. yet. Peter, thanks. Although it's looking like if it's going to flush, it's going to give us more than... Pivot point is down at 240. We talked about that pivot point on TradingView. Here we go. Still no pivot. Came close. No pivot point touch yet. This candle right here, this 1 minute 40-point candle, that's your indicator. Don't trade this. It's nasty. Carlo's long in it. That's a 250 area. I'm going to let this one go. I think that is finally the play. We talked about that 250, the pivot point here finally being the bounce area. But I missed this one. In other words, I closed too early. So I just want to get that tilt mentality out of my head. But there it is again. Look at that bounce. Look at that bounce. Oh, ay, 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 ay. Peter, green is green. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm up on this one, 500, 468. So that could be it. That could be it. And like I said, we got the other accounts up to 7. I'm no longer copy trading, but we did get the other accounts to 720. That's second payout on those straight to funded. So. Carlos, nice long there, brother. It's chopping today, huh? See money, take money today. Thumper, institutions pumped a lot of AMD chip buying into their portfolio yesterday. Nicholas Gomez, good stuff, brother. Appreciate you tuning in. An excellent day, man. You're having $1,000 plus day. Good job. I'm going to be done too. I'm going to make it a very quick one. I don't want to push this further. Got some nice green and running for the hills. And enjoy the rest of the day. We have a long weekend, right? Tomorrow's Friday. And isn't Monday a holiday? So time to cool off and not put myself in a situation where I got to be thinking about accounts over the weekend. All right, see money, take money. It's chopping hard. Let's take a look at those 5-minute candles. All right, there's your 10 a.m. candle close. Look at the 5-minute. Look at that chop. Barcoding on a 5-minute. 15-minute candle was a doji, wasn't it? Yep. Look at that 15-minute candle. All right, so this was the overnight range up here, and now we are in this little range from the bottom. About 50-point range right there. But today, I think I'm going to call it right there. And take the green. Thumper, I use 5-minute bars, but I use price action with key levels at the same time. Yeah, although for the stream, just because of the movements, I use the 1-minute to keep it entertaining. But I do watch 5-minute, 15, and 30-minute price action right above me. All right, let's set this up, this play for 4 points here. This is the Peter Chan strategy. I'm going to go for a quick 4-point play. Mr. Structure, good morning, sir. And it's not breaking that range. So again, the neon green is the 30-minute range. We've already and going back up. Oh, Peter, I'm done. I'm gonna let your trade play out. But other than that, I'm done. Super Earthman 412. I'm going to take a break and watch. Good stuff, man. And NQ slowing down after some of those aggressive movements. All right, let's take a look at the 5-minute, where those EMAs stand on the 5-minute. So here's the 9 EMA on the 5-minute, that blue line. Looks like it wants to test that and potentially come right back down. So far, we haven't been able to push above the 9 EMA on the 5-minute. Thumper, just had my daughter go to my trading desk and move my stop to break even plus. Nice. All right, IQ slowing down. Peter Chan, this is the chop that kills, so you wait for the break. Yeah? I like the idea. All right, here they come. Did they touch the 20 EMA on the 5-minute? I'm sorry, the 9 EMA on the 20-minute? Can't speak anymore. 9 EMA. Oh, yeah, they did. 9 EMA rejection here on the 5-minute. See if they start bringing this down now. Coming for that 30-minute candle break. We're going for Peter Chan's signature setup. Chop it. Been a whole week of chop. Cooper. All right, man. Let's take a look at your chart. Appreciate you. All right. You have that 50 area as well that we've been talking about. All right, NQ still in that chop zone. Yeah, Coop. I figured the points were a little different, so I replied to you. Whenever you get a chance, no biggie. Jesse James, the man, the myth, the legend. Good to see you, brother. All right, NQ on a holding pattern here. Playing the chop zone. Careful with that chop zone. All right, here they come. Today's 30-minute break candle to the downside, brought to you by Mr. Peter Chan. Let's see if we can capture that one. All right, so again, the neon green, that's your 30-minute range from 9:30 to 10 a.m. The 15-minute opening, if I take away, this was the 15-minute opening range, the red line and the blue line. Obviously, the bottom of that is part of the, but if I remove that and now leave the 9:30 to 10 a.m., it's the neon green, and we're watching for a potential break to the downside. I mean, it could be either one, but I guess we're closer to the bottom one. 30-minute opening range breakout play. Jesse, yeah, I responded. I was like, I need a class on how to read it. All right, we're watching for this break to the downside. But nasty NASDAQ is still undecided. Thumper telling us that Trump had a deal with foreign leaders and companies to pump $17 trillion into U.S. markets. Wow. Let's take a look at financial juice real quick. Financial juice is warning us of stock market is overheated. Well, whoopsie daisy. What did I do here? Hold on. Here we go. Wall Street's unrelenting rally from April's meltdown keeps showing signs that the stock market is overheated, spurring calls for a breather at a time when a classic dip buying strategy remains securely in place. All right, let's go back. Looks like NQ is about to break that 30-minute candle. And NQ said, not yet, not really, not yet. Hold on for a second. All right, here we go. Let's go for that 30-minute candle break. Heikinashi, all the 5-minute Heikinashi candles are red, red, red. And nothing. Nico, accumulation for something. I agree. It's getting tight. Looks like it's a big move to the downside today, but like I said, I'm no longer copy trading. I locked in the green on those accounts, locked in the payout. Second payout locked in today for six accounts. This is just one eval now, and we'll see if we can get this play. Courtesy of Mr. Peter Chan. No pressure, right? Oh man, and NQ just playing around in that chop zone. Thumper, I agree, man. I mean, listen, I love it that NQ is at all-time highs. That shows the American economy, resilience. But when this thing starts pulling back, it's going to pull back. And it will probably go into record books. I hope not. I hope not the record books. At the end of the day, it's still our economy. You don't want it to tank like that. But I do agree that when the sell-off finally starts happening, it ain't going to be pretty. Nico wants to short too, but not yet. 5-minute correction to the upside, then down. Yeah, now I do think that if we break this, you got the pivot point at 240. I think they're gonna flush. So we talked about this pivot point, right? Remember when bears have control? You got the bulls lining up longs around this area to play the bounce. When bears have control, they flush those pivot points hard. So if we start coming down, 200 SMA on the 15-minute is all the way down to 195. Where is it on the 30-minute? It's all the way down to 165. The yellow line is that 200 SMA. If they break this hard, because we're in tight consolidation, we're in a 30-point range. That move is going to be big. Up or down is going to be big. Well, not big, but significant amount of points in either direction, depending on where they go. Super Earthman, it's going to be ugly when it dumps. We will take advantage of it for sure, man. We don't care. We don't care if it goes up or down. As traders, now as an economy, listen, you don't want it to tank, right? All right, here we go, guys. Courtesy of Mr. Peter Chan. Taking that 30-minute break for 4 points. Come on. Come on. We got it. Oh, man, Peter, man. I swear to God, that move is like, it's like a no-brainer. Add two contracts and you're good. Look at that break. Love it, man. Oh man. All right, guys. That was today's show. Courtesy of Mr. Peter Chan. We took the 30-minute break for 4 points, and as usual, pulls right back. Peter took 5 on that. Good. I had 1 contract as well, but I only captured, I think, 4. You gotta love that play. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. Walking out in the green, thank God. On the sim funded or the straight to funded accounts, closed the day. Let's show those. Closed the day at 7:21. I stopped trading after the first trade, locked it in, and now working an eval here at 5:24 for the rest of the day. So we're good. All right, Cooper, have a good one. SR, Peter Chan, love your play, man. I love this. I'm going to add it now to my arsenal. Just a quick little play, 2 points or 3 cons and walk out. Who else is here? Super Earthman, appreciate you. Good to see you back on stream. Jesse James, Thumper, Nico. Who else is here? I think I got everybody. Julian. I love that play, Peter. It's like a no-brainer. SR. All right, guys. Appreciate you all. Have a great day. Touch some grass. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for Friday trading. And for those of you who trade Asia, I'll see you guys tonight, 9:15 p.m., 9:30, 9:45 Eastern. Appreciate you all. Have a good one. Laters.